Hi guys, welcome back to my channel with Lupita Aide. So today I'm gonna be doing my second paycheck, and as you guys can see, I already went and started it because I think it's gonna be a long video. So welcome if you are new. Thank you for the support, and if you are already subscribed, thank you for coming back. So let's get started. So as you guys can see, I have my first paycheck open just because if you guys remember, if you guys watched the last paycheck video, there was some payments that I was not able to pay, so those are going to be transferred to my second paycheck. So we're gonna start with my income. This paycheck was a little bit better just because I worked extra days, and so for my paycheck I expected more than $2,000 because that I thought I would get. So I actually received 1,800. I have never gone a check this big because I have never put in as many hours as I did. So I'm actually gonna try to work more since my goal is to finish my debt sooner. Anyway, so I also received Condina, which was 2,400. So I'm combining both money that came in. The Condina is not a paycheck or anything. That's just those are just savings that we do. But I wanna put it with my income just for this paycheck because there's a lot of payment to do. So I'm gonna start with whatever I had left behind. So I still had rent to pay, which was due on the 1st, but I had owed $100, so I gave $100 because I told my dad I couldn't give him the full $1,000. So he said okay, so I gave him $900, as you guys can see here. So I gave him $100. Then Costco, I did pay Costco. Phone, my phone, I paid it, but if you guys remember, someone let me borrow the money to pay the phone. It was due on the 6th, so I already paid this person on this check, $293. Then my car insurance, I had not paid my car insurance. It was due on the 8th. I paid it as soon as I got my paycheck, which was this past Thursday. I paid 100. I thought it was gonna be 120, but I actually paid 127 because it was plus the late fee. And then I paid, Sears was paid, this was paid. So this was supposed to be paid on my last check, and I didn't have the money for it. So this is for August, as you guys can see there. And so it doesn't seem confusing. And then I remember what happened on this paycheck. In the future, I'm just gonna write here August 1 to 15, and now here I'm gonna put August 15th to my next paycheck, which is the 29th. So now I'm gonna list the payments that I had for the current paycheck. So I had my Condina, which is due the same day we get paid, on the 15th. And I paid let's see, 300. Because I'm in two. One is for 200, one is for 100. And then I gave my last payment for knots also on the 15th, 131. I paid my daughter's dentist. That was yesterday, the 16th, 80. This one I can pay it in payments as long as the $80 are paid before the 1st. But I had the money already, so why not? And then I paid Bank of America. I paid 75, and this one is due on the 19th. I gave $75. And then I paid Capital One. This one is due on the 20th. And I gave 25. Yes, I gave 25. Now all of this has already been paid for, even though they're not due yet. But if I have the money, whenever I get paid, I like to just we don't need this anymore. I like to do all my payments before I do any other spending. I find that it's better to do it that way, because if not, then you tend to want to spend the money thinking that, oh, you know, I have this much in the bank, blah blah blah. No, first I pay everything I owe, and then if I have extra, I spend. If I don't, then oh well, till next paycheck comes in. So then we have Capital One, no, Walmart, my bad, Walmart. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I did went and use my Walmart card, let's say like a week ago, because I don't remember what I went for, but I ended up getting uniforms for my kids. So I spent like 120 just in uniforms. I bought uniforms for 3, and I used the card. But soon as I got this money, I went and I not that only gave the payment that it was due, I gave whatever I spent on that day. So for Walmart, I paid, I don't remember, 150. So I gave my 25, that it's my usual payment, my minimum, and I did spend like 120, 130, so I gave 150. That one is due on the 22nd, but I already went and paid it. So for Chase, it's due on the 22nd as well. Let me see. I don't know. Yeah, I gave 25 on Chase. Then for Best Buy, It's due on the 23rd. I paid that already as well. For Chase, no, sorry, for Best Buy, I gave $150 because I got a email. My payment was supposed to be $110, but I received an email saying that I was that by giving my minimum payment, I was not helping my account at all. So every month I was still exceeding my limit. So it will go down, but by the time the interest went in, it will still exceed my limit. So I gave, instead of 110, I gave 140. I know it's not a lot, and I know I could have used that for my snowball, but I mean, again, I had the money, so just might as well. And then Target. I finished Target as well. Woo! So excited, you guys. Target is due on the 23rd. So I knocked out Knott's. I'm done with Knott's. I knocked out Target. I'm done with Target. I was so excited. I knocked out 2 accounts this month. This is it as far as my payments. But I did have other expenses. So I had my daughter's birthday. And yes, I know I'm working on my debt. Yes, I know I should not be spending, but this little girl, it's so special. I mean, they're all my kids are special, but I don't know. I felt that need of giving her something that she really wanted. She's been so great. This little girl, it's amazing. I always surprise my kids with something at one point of their either Christmas or their birthdays, but I always have that feeling of, oh, this is the time. Well, for Brian, this was the time. So I decided to surprise her, and I did this spend on the 15th. I decided to surprise her with her Xbox. I know. So I spent on her with the Xbox, her life card, and a game. I spent $400. Now, I was gonna do a party for her and my brother, because they both have birthdays with 1 day difference. My brother is on the 13th, my daughter is on the 15th. So I was still gonna spend money on that party, but I thought about it, and one of my sisters couldn't help me with it, and my dad didn't seem too excited about it. So I was like, well, I'm gonna end up spending the money on myself. So I just went and gave my brother some money for his birthday. I gave him $40. He had gotten money from my dad too, and from his other dad too. I know he has 2 dads. So instead of spending money in parties that sometimes doesn't come out right, because either people don't come, or they don't bring a present, or the kids are like, oh, well, I would have want this or that. So I knew my daughter wanted a Xbox, and I decided to surprise her with that instead. And I still spent around the same amount of money that I would have spent if I would have done a party. So yep, that's my extra expense. Then I also paid the internet, same on the 15th, and I was behind, so I had to pay $127. I totally forgot to pay it last month, and this month when I was doing my notes of what I had to pay, I actually found the bill, so that's how I remembered. But yeah, I had to pay $127. And then I also help St. Jude with, and this one they withdraw it on the 14th actually, with $19 a month. And the gym, which I've tried to cancel but they don't let me, it was also on the 14th. This one is $30 for my daughter and my brother, but they're not using it, so it pisses me off because that's just money that is going to waste. And I try to cancel that membership, but they're not allowing it. So they, when I went to get those memberships, they never told me it was a 1 year. They never told me it was a 1 year contract. So now I have to wait until March so I can cancel it. So I'm really mad about this money just going to the trash. Let me see what else did I pay, because this is my list for all August. So I paid my dad. I owed him money because he let me borrow money, so I also paid him on the 15th. I owed him a lot of money. This is why. So I went to Best Buy to look for something, and I ended up getting a phone, but I didn't have the money, but the phone wasn't special, so my dad said, okay, I'll let you borrow the money and you just pay me when you can. So since I received the Condina and I received my big paycheck, I used it for that. Now you'll be like, oh, you didn't need it, blah blah blah. The phone that I had was cracked and they were charging me $200 to fix the screen, and it's a Galaxy 8. So I told, my dad said, why are you gonna spend $200 to fix your screen when you are working on your YouTube channel? And also my sisters told me, well, if you're gonna pay $200, why don't you just invest in a new phone so your videos can, because usually when I try to record like on selfie way, I can, it will be blurry and the quality, it's not good. So I did invest in this phone, and he also let me borrow $200 because I went shopping for my daughter for high school for clothing. So I spent $200 on her, so he let me borrow $800 total. And then my car was messed up, so he let me borrow another $200. So in total I owed him $1,000. $1,000 I owed him, plus the $100 of rent. So I had owed him a lot. So I paid him the $100 plus the $1,000 that I had owed him, and that's where all my money went, guys. Okay, so as you guys can see, I did a lot of payments this month. I paid a total of $3,487, but I'm not including food, and I'm not including school supplies yet. I do have $700 left, but I'm using that for like school supplies or the food. And what else? Oh yes, I have to finish fixing my van. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's already giving signs of that it's gonna get messed up, so I don't want that to happen. I don't want to wait for something else to get ruined. So I'm gonna use that for that, and my school supplies as well. So this is it, guys. This is how my paycheck looked to this time. It's not gonna look like this in a long time because I'm not gonna get this amount of money, but I'm working hard towards my debt. I'm not gonna have no more big expenses because I already have the phone. I don't need a camera. I'll do it. My thing I said when I started YouTube is I am not gonna buy a camera and I'm not gonna buy expensive stuff until I see that I'm going somewhere with YouTube. Until then, I'm not gonna just spend money and then later on, what if, I don't know. I want to make sure that I'm going somewhere with the YouTube, and then that will be my gift. I take it as that will be my gift. If I succeed, I'm gonna reward myself with the nice camera. I got the phone because it was $600, and it's a deal that I couldn't let go. Plus, my dad offered to help me out with it and let me borrow the money, so why not? I bought my daughter her Xbox because it's been a long time since I don't buy her anything nice. It's been a very long time. And a lot of the times I feel bad when I cannot give her something nice. It has been like 2 years that I'm always like, oh, I'm sorry, mija, I cannot get you this. Or, you know, my kids are not used to expensive things, and they are not used to having me buying them something at the store whenever we go to the store. They know that if I can, I will. If I can't, they have to wait. Or she doesn't even ask. When we go to the store, my other kids are, can you buy me this? Can you buy me that? And she never ever asks. So I thought, like, hey, it's her turn. Why not? So with this, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for all the new subscribers. I noticed like 5 of them this week. I am so excited. You guys have no idea. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll see you guys next time. If you guys want to see anything different, let me know on the comments below. Till then, bye bye. Love you guys. Kisses, kisses, kisses.